It's Arlette from HAIRLOKS by Arlette Natural Hair Care Salon in Scottsdale, Arizona. Today I am featuring and reviewing J. Carter men's line from the Jane Carter Solution product line. Everyone knows that Arlette is a favorite of Jane Carter, is a favorite of mine, and it's one of my go-to products. So, as industry calls, she has developed a line for men, solely for men, and this is to nourish them, take care of the men's hair needs as well as their beards. So we have Ziggy here, and he's been my long-term client for maybe about 5 years, 5 or 6 years. And today I wanted to use the product and review the product on locks because locks get so dry, and I want to make sure that there's a product out there for men that will take care of the dryness and add moisture and shine. So we went in and we did cleanse his hair and conditioned his hair with Jane Carter Solutions shampoo and conditioner, and we also went in with these products. Now, Jane Carter Men's has a Maintain Spray Shine, also a Heal and Hydrate Scalp Oil, which we applied to Ziggy's scalp and hair already, and if you look, you can see the brilliance in the shine, and it feels really nice and soft. And Wave Crave, and this is a smoothing pomade, and it acts a little like Nourish and Shine on her regular line product, which is a pomade for smoothing and moisturizing. So we went in and put that on. She also has a Curl Crush cream gel, and that reduces frizz. And then she has a J. Carter Men's Curl Up liquid gel, which defines curls and creates shine. And out of these products up here, I've already used the scalp oil and the smoothing pomade on his hair and scalp, and I'm just gonna go in and give him a scalp massage to make sure that the products and the oils are penetrating his scalp, and which promotes healthy hair growth, right? And also makes your client feels really good and relaxes them, and they love it. So especially the guys really love it. So yeah, so we went ahead and we applied this, and I did all through his locks. I didn't spare any product to hold on to any product. I went ahead and I applied the product throughout his locks, so his locks will gain the moisture that they should. And I love to rub in the product. So I'm gonna go ahead and separate his hair. And mind you guys, if you see it looking a little bit like not shiny, it's because there's a lot of air condition here in Arizona, so the products don't melt as quickly if they're not rubbed in because of the air. You know how when it's cold, it's hard for the product to penetrate quickly or evaporate or disappear quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. This came with a pour spout, but I went ahead and put a spray spout on it because it'll help me distribute it on his hair and locks a little easier. I don't like to do a whole lot of work. I could spread it through easier. Now on clients that have harder to hold hair, Jane Carter also has wrap and roll and twist and lock and other products that you can use to help the hold along with her products. All her products are designed to be cocktailed together. Some work better than others, to be quite frank, but it all goes together. It doesn't leave any cakey residue or anything. Everything penetrates through, and as you can see on my hands, it's very moist. It's not sticky. That's what I like about it. It feels more like lotion, so it doesn't it's not sticky, so it won't leave the lock or the hair hard to the feel, to the touch. And then it penetrates so that it doesn't weigh heavy, or when he touches his hair it will feel sticky. So we're just going to take the comb, and I'm going to apply a little bit more. And I'm just going to take the comb and I'm just going to clear the part away. Just clean it up a little bit. I don't like to pull hair because it breaks off and it leaves a lot of flyaway hair. So of course that stays down. And just gather all the hair together. And we do our basic palm roll. I don't know what's wrong with that clip. Secure the lock after a crisscross to secure the lock. And then I'm on to the next. I'm definitely not going to show you me doing the whole process. I just want you to know that the line and the product feels really good on my hands, which is good because that lets me know it penetrates the cuticle, and it also feels good on my client's hair, and it's holding the control. As you can see, I have great control, and I don't like that clip. Just gonna do a few for you, and then I'll show you the outcome. Now this product it doesn't have to be for locks, but I just decided to do locks today with it. I was anxious to use it, and most of my male clients have locks, so making sure all of the loose hairs are together. And sometimes I'll just take the loose hairs and wrap them around as well before I do a palm roll. This also helps uniformity. So there we have it. I'm going to do one more just to make this look neat. Ziggy likes his hair to look natural, the natural fall of his locks anyway, so as long as it's neatened up. His hair has grown so long. We were talking about that earlier. So, okay, I'll come back with the finished look. J. Carter Men's Line and HAIRLOKS by ARLETTE Natural Hair Care Salon. I am Master Pioneer Arlette Pender, of the owner and operator of HAIRLOKS by ARLETTE. And all of my handles on social media is at HAIRLOKS. You can Google me and find out what I'm doing here in the community in Arizona, as well as New York City, where I'm from, Brooklyn, my home. And I'll be back with you with the finished look of Ziggy's hair. Ziggy, just on the show. Okay. Hi, we're back, and Arlette Pender from HAIRLOKS by Arlette Natural Hair Care Salon in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're back with my review on J. Carter for men, for the Jane Carter Solution product line. So as I told you before, she had a men's line, and we used it on Ziggy today. Ziggy's long locks. As you can see, this is the finished product, and the finished look, I should have said. And his locks are free flowing. Nothing is feeling hard or stiff. So we're going to top it off with the shine. Right, and I'll go through the locks to make sure that it'll have a fresh look. I don't like for my locks to come out hard. The retwist is just to keep the locks in line and consistency. So it keeps the integrity of the lock. It's not supposed to be so tight and hard that it pulls the hair from the scalp. So your technique should be very free flowing. You see how it looks? It's very nice. Love it. Feels good on my hands. Like that. I love a product that feels good on my hands and absorbs the cuticle and not feel so weighty and heavy on my hands. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my bag of tricks, and I'm going to take a tie back. Do something easy for Ziggy. He likes his hair to be away from his face, but he also likes a little style. So I'm going to make sure that I have all of the hair, all of the locks on the top back. I'm going to wrap it twice. Create a hole. I'm going to stuff these through. It's a quick and simple style. If some of you follow me, you saw that I did a video like this before. This resembles a fishtail without having to do the fishtail. Because, you know, people are styling and styling and styling locks, and it puts a lot of tension and pressure on the hair and on the scalp. And locks really are supposed to look neat but free flowing. At least that's my opinion, you know. And yeah, I have opinions. So when I want to find something that's out of place, I pull it and find it and just get the locks back in place. And if you don't want to see the band, you can always wrap the hair around and give it a finished look. That's it for me. HAIRLOKS by Arlette with my client Ziggy. And the J. Carter line for men's from the Jane Carter Solution product line. I am Arlette, the master pioneer, a master pioneer of natural hair care, owner and operator of HAIRLOKS by Arlette Natural Hair Care Salon in Scottsdale, Arizona. You can find me on all my social media platforms. If you just type in HAIRLOKS, you can Google me, HAIRLOKS by Arlette. And that's today's look with Ziggy. And then we just make sure his beard is nice and smelling good and fresh. And there he is. Thanks for watching.